Brite Nation?
What's going on, Brite Nation?
Back home in Colorado.
Back in Colorado.
With Kevin and Jelly over there, who just made a new little puppy friend.
And our,
Jelly Belly.
And our buddy Aaron with his brand new Humvee.
His new H1 Humvee. We're gonna go wheeling. We're up at St. Mary's Glacier.
Yesterday.
So, Aaron, let's start it up. Let's go.
Let's get to starter fluid.
Let's get starter fluid, yeah. Oh my goodness, did you make a new friend? Did you make a brand new friend? Go get her. Oh my goodness. It's so good to be home, you guys. I missed you.
So in addition to Aaron, we have Joe here, which you might remember.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah, so he's from
Long time
Nebraska.
no see.
We met him in Arizona at the Jeep Jamboree. Him and his kids got to drive our JL. And then we have another subscriber here. What was your name again? Jeff. Jeff?
Jeff, what's up, Jeff? Hi, Jeff.
So Jeff is from up here at St. Mary's Glacier area. They actually just saw us passing by.
And they're like, what?
And they're like, hey, it's Lite Brite. And they turned around and followed us. So now we have Jeff and kids.
John, and this is my daughter, Megan.
Okay.
So,
Hi.
John and Megan, I've never really wheeled up here. I've come up here, sort of played around, but there's a whole spider web of trails, and I have no idea. You can get lost out here for hours and hours if you don't know where you're going.
But there is
so these guys have ATV tours.
Yep.
Fine.
Oh, yeah.
ATV experience up
There
here
you
at
go.
St. Mary's.
There you go.
Shameless plug, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so they're going to take us up. What's it, Yankee Hill?
Yep.
So we're going up Yankee Hill, and we're going over, down from St. Mary's into Central City.
Yep.
Central City.
But Aaron's got to start his Humvee first.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to Aaron.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh my God. Oh, you're close. There you go. Oh my God. That's so awesome. So we're about to get going. We're waiting on Aaron, which I believe Aaron and Mark are going to be riding in the H1. However, True and Sarah here are the highly intelligent ones, and they're gonna ride with us in our fully enclosed Jeep with butt warmers and AC and heater.
Wait, can you turn mine on?
Are they back here too?
Well, no. Actually, it's only the front seat that has the seat heaters. But if your butt gets cold, you can swap seats with me. I'll ride in the back for a while. But Aaron and Mark are actually going to try to brave the pouring rain and mud.
They have a roof and a windshield.
Except the puddle of water that's sitting in the passenger
about
seat.
that.
That's fine. No big deal.
All right, so like 2 minutes in, and they're showing us an old post office from like 1880, because this is an old mining town, and it was pretty neat. So this is called Yankee Hill that we're on, starting at the St. Mary's side. This is the post office?
Yep.
Yeah? It's super cool that this is still standing. Oh, this is the original wallpaper? Holy cow.
All this is an original building from 1894.
Oh, so now we're gonna go to a blacksmith shop?
Yep.
Are we gonna drive or walk?
Yeah.
All right, so we're coming up to the blacksmith shop. So this is the same thing, 1894 or what?
Yep.
Well, that's cool. People have left stuff here.
A lot of stuff has been original. Some people have taken things.
Yeah, I see
And-
the scumbag who stole something.
Yep. Somebody actually stole the anvil that was sitting here.
Yeah, that sucks.
And right there is actually where they used to smelt the metal down.
Oh.
And here's where they would cool it down. They would bring it out of there after it was hot, start molding it on the anvil area here, and then cool it down.
Oh.
So this was full with water.
Gotcha. Well, it's about to be full of water again with all the rain.
All right, so this trail definitely isn't a difficult one, obviously so far as you can tell, but that view is absolutely gorgeous. That's insane. Look at this.
This is for the people that are always like, oh, you always go do all tons of hard stuff, and you know I can't go do that stuff.
Everyone can basically do this.
You can get up here in anything.
This is amazing. Ah, that's beautiful.
So again, this is Yankee Hill.
Yankee Hill.
From St. Mary Glacier side,
Yep.
not from Central City. We're gonna drive over to Central City.
Yeah. So the crazy thing about Aaron's H1 is that it has like 0 flex whatsoever. So it is constantly pulling tire off the ground. However, it's so wide. How much wider is it from outside tire to outside tire?
87 inches, I think.
Just how much wider than us?
We're at 82.
And then obviously it has a longer wheelbase. So even though it's like pulling tire everywhere it goes, it's still so insanely stable. And from the outside, it looks so sketch.
And he doesn't even know when a tire comes out.
Yeah, he can't feel it though. It's crazy. Watch. No way. That is so dumb how much center ground clearance you have. Jesus. Turn passenger. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's the dumbest thing ever. Aaron's trying to get him to go up on that, but we don't have the center clearance like you do.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, granted though, we do have 60/80s, so just smash it, we're fine.
Higher. What does higher mean? I have no idea.
Passenger is what he means. Passenger. Right there, Kev. There you go. All right, straighten out.
Easiest.
We didn't pull a single tire off the ground. There you go.
Pull a tire off the ground?
Yeah, you pulled every tire off the ground. All of the tires were off the ground at some point. Look at that.
I said you're cheating.
How are we cheating? We're not even the ones that wanted to do a Jeep versus a Humvee challenge. That was all you. So apparently when Kevin went wheeling with Aaron yesterday while I was still in New York,
Yep.
Aaron decided they should do a Humvee versus Jeep challenge. It was his idea, not our idea.
And I won every single category I made up. Welcome to Hackett Gulch. We are here today to have a Jeep versus Humvee challenge. We're not really doing that, but it's a good title, and I'm gonna go with that. Jeep versus Humvee challenge. And we've put suspension seats in it, we've put bigger tires in it, different bead locks, and cut defenders, and that's all we've done so far, except, oh, and we added a winch. But these JLU Jeeps are amazing. This is not like an old school Jeep.
This thing is like an Escalade off-road but it's like a rock crawler. I mean, I don't even know how to, it is so comfortable to drive. You get 16, 17 miles to the gallon, and I can go do any obstacle there is nearly in the country.
Yeah, and I drove this thing when it was on 38s, like in a snowstorm and stuff in Denver, and it literally felt like a stock Jeep. This was designed in the 70s and produced, I think the first year around 79, 80, and this was originally the replacement for the Jeep. And AM General used to be Willys Overland or Willys Overland, and it was the company that built the original military Jeeps. It's made of aluminum, so it's actually a cooler material.
Nope, mine's all aluminum.
Your body's aluminum?
All aluminum.
Oh, they're just copying a Humvee from 30 years ago.
Yeah, so this is the test. I can see over my Jeep. Kevin, let's see if you can see over your Jeep.
I can see over the hood a little bit.
Boom, look at all that ground clearance. No ground clearance. Lots of ground clearance. Is this thing all-wheel drive or two-wheel drive?
No, two-wheel drive.
And this is actually all-wheel drive, so this is better in snow and everything.
Yes, that is correct.
Way better in snow.
Yes. Four-wheel drive vehicles are sketchy. All-wheel drive vehicles are what you want in the snow and inclement weather.
This is right after I went up the rock. My Humvee did better than you thought, didn't it?
Way better, but it looks super sketchy because it looked at any point like it was just gonna like...
Yeah, it felt 100% solid inside. Do you think yours is gonna do better?
I don't know. That was, it's quite a
That's quite like in the favor of the Humvee for
It
that
is,
one
because
obstacle.
Because you're so wide, you were on top and on the bottom without tipping.
That, look at all that flex. Perfect. Passenger. Passenger. Oh, that's getting tippy. All right, you're about to start climbing with your front driver. Keep coming straight. Woo, that's tippy. Brittany's gonna be mad if you roll this. It does not show how tippy this looks in the video. All right, your driver's side's climbing. No problem at all. Holy cow, Kevin. You're good. I just don't know about how tippy. If you're good, you're good. We're both very experienced off-roaders, and this is pretty sketchy. Woo, okay, you're up, you're safe. Famous last words. The problem I think we're gonna have with this comparison is we brought bazookas to like a knife fight. There's a freaking fly that landed on my finger and is just sitting here. Look at this. Okay, so here's the first point where I wuss out. Kevin's doing the real obstacle down there and I'm going around, and I'll explain why in a second, but watch this. This is hilarious. Look at the back wheel. Is it in the air?
Yeah,
How much?
probably 6 inches or more.
That's it?
Yeah, it dropped back down now.
Alright, so just for and giggles, we're gonna do another Jeep versus H1 Humvee. What is this test?
We are checking the articulation of the vehicles to see which one has the best articulation, and I think it's the Humvee.
Let us know what you think it'll be in the comments.
Yes, I do think though articulation is highly overrated, so even if I lose this, it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna win. I'm gonna definitely win.
He's definitely gonna win. Let's see. One tire off.
I should probably put my seatbelt on.
You should probably put your seatbelt on. This is like the tiniest little, like, ravine. Look at this. Oh God. That's so sketchy. Oh my God. So far, Aaron is definitely winning. Oh my God. Aaron, you legit might flip right now. I'm so serious. I know you're coming up in the passenger front. You're fine. Oh my God. That's so dumb.
I can't stop here though, so I can see what's rubbing.
That sounds like a life choice.
That sounds, yeah. There you go. All four still on the ground. Yeah, still good. Keep going. Don't, you're ruining my video.
You're not tall enough to get back in. Keep going.
Dang, all four still on the ground.
No. That's the, I think that's the axle.
The thing again, the gas tank.
No, all four are on the ground the whole time.
Yeah, no, the shocks on this thing aren't fair.
The Jeep finally wins one? I don't know.
Finally wins one?
Yeah, one. It's got one.
Just the only the one though. I mean, the Humvee's obviously way better in every other aspect, right?
Yep. We have heated seats because the transmission tunnel heats up and like gets real hot.
Okay,
And
we have
like-
heated seats though.
Is it because your transmission tunnel gets hot?
No, that's not. I will say this though, from what I hear, I haven't been in the Humvee, but from what I hear, you have better brakes than we do. Like
the brakes
significantly better brakes
are ridiculously good.
Like he can lock up all 4 tires
At like 60 miles
at
an
like
hour.
60 miles an hour. We cannot do that.
I can't, yeah, no.
So I've opted for a little bit more excitement, and I've hopped in the Humvee.
Kevin's not exciting?
No, it's exciting, but
You literally just said
this is a
Kevin's not
little, I
exciting.
mean, you've almost flipped this like 5 times on this trail over like
It
tiny
doesn't
rocks.
feel like you're gonna flip it at all.
It doesn't feel like it, but it's super sketchy when one of your rear tires is like 6 feet in the air.
Just won't shoot down on my feet, and it's like 50 degrees out, and I'm driving with no shoes on.
Are you legit driving with no shoes on? Oh my god!
My shoes are soaked.
I didn't know you were barefoot this whole time. That's hilarious. And that's Central City. That's about it. So we're on our way to Wheeler Lake, and as we came off of this exit, we found this truck broken down dead center. So we whipped back around so we can at least pull him off to the shoulder, because he unfortunately can't get his truck into gear. It's one of those electrical gear shifts, and it's whatever reason not letting him shift. So
You in 4-low?
we're gonna drag him. Yes, I'm in 4-wheel. So we're using our Factor 55 hitch mount with a soft shackle,
All right, let's go.
with our handy dandy speed strap, and of course the stepchild. Try to get him off and to safety before someone plows into us and kills all of us.
That cam surge.
Outside.
Bruh, 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 bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. No problem.
I need to point out real quick that I'm literally just idling in 4-low right now, and I'm pulling this dude with like 0 throttle input, which is pretty freaking insane.
Torque in that
Bruh, 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 bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh.
Okay.
That's good. All right. Great success.
All right, so interesting start to day number 2 of our adventure with the Humvee and the stepchild. And in this case, we are now officially, finally, at Wheeler Lake, which actually we've never been here before.
Never been to Wheeler Lake before.
And we've met up with a bunch of friends while we're at it. We've actually got, Joe is still here with us with all of his kids, which is super rad. We've met up with a couple other people as well.
So they're Joe's friends, and then we have Nick Jackson, who I know from Texas, but who moved to Colorado.
So it should be interesting. This is actually not, I like the entrance to this. The entrance is promising. So this is Magnolia Mill, which I think was originally built in 1861 and then rebuilt in the 1930s according to the plaque that's on the wall. And it's right next to this super beautiful little rapid waterfall thing. This is honestly one of the things that I really, really missed about Colorado and the Colorado trails is obviously you have the view, but you also have the history behind so many of these trails. Like, that's kind of cool. We're gonna keep going, but unfortunately, the H1 already won't start because apparently one of the terminals is loose or something like that. So, I don't know. I think the Jeep is still winning in the H1 versus the Jeep battle. I'm pretty sure our Jeep is still in the lead by like a lot. You get it? Oh,
Look how big they are. So yeah, the Jeep is also 10 times the price. So
There's that. I mean, yeah.
who's really winning? I mean, oh, there's mosquitoes everywhere. We gotta go.
Gotta go.
So it looks so sketchy, but it kind of just shovels itself along. Like it doesn't go up and over. It kind of just starts shoving itself around until it finds the spot where it can just keep going forward. But no matter what happens, it kind of like, it starts getting tippy and then it's like, no, I'll just slide out.
I'll just go this way.
I mean, eventually it's going to go over, but it's really crazy.
So I actually really like this trail so far because it's difficult enough to be like really fun and interesting, but it's still easy enough that like a stock Jeep could make it through, and it's really pretty.
Yeah, so we're at the lake.
Wheeler Lake?
That one, the one that you wheel to. So we're at Wheeler Lake, and it says that it's difficult. So far, it hasn't been extremely difficult. Even for a stock JK or JL Rubicon, it's perfectly fine. You might need a spotter just to get you, through these spots.
Through the right lines.
Yeah. So it's kind of a narrow trail. You might get a little,
if
branches.
you care about your paint job, or if you don't have a wrap like we do.
Yeah, you might get a little scratch.
You might get
nothing bad.
Yeah, just pinstripe.
It's super scenic. It's very, very pretty, and it offers water, rock crawling, slabs. So it kind of has a little bit of everything. It's a very well-rounded trail.
I like it. Say that's a no. Comparison. Ready to go. You have to take the same line, Kevin, or a harder line.
I figure try to go harder, like in the middle.
Yeah, go straight in the middle. With all the big bumps and stuff. There you go, keep going. Keep going.
Trail is actually, it gets better and better the further we're going in. It has, look, you got flexi poser rocks, you got rock bashing, yeah.
Wait, come
you
here,
got some water. What?
Oh man, you had mud on your face.
Oh.
But I love it. It literally has a little bit of everything.
And things are wet, so it makes it a little more difficult. Yeah. So, but no, I'm giving this trail definitely so far 2 thumbs up, and we're only like 15 minutes in. Yeah. I don't know if it gets any harder or easier, but
it's still a lot of fun
just to this point is worth coming up here to run this.
It's like, look at this view.
Yeah, it's beautiful the whole time.
Never mind.
You're caught pretty hard on your rear diff.
That just got brisk. Literally dumping on me.
Turn passenger and back up just a little.
Okay.
Right there. Now turn hard driver. Come up that route. See if that works. There you go. There you go. There you go. Perfect. this trail
Oh, there's
is
your first snow angel.
insanely pretty.
Oh, look.
Jump for the poop.
Oh, get him, Jelly!
Get him, Jelly. She loves snow so much.
I got it! You got it! Holy crap! That was good!
Get it, Jelly. You ready? Get it.
Get some!
For both of us to go down.
Hey, you're not supposed to pack them that.
I didn't, I just...
All right, so we've officially made it to the lake at the end of Wheeler Lake, and as you can see, this is literally, I mean, the whole trail, honestly, is absolutely beautiful. This is, I'm not gonna lie, this has probably worked its way somehow, over the last couple hours, to the top 5 of my favorite trails. Like we said earlier, it has a little bit of something for everyone. You have all of the sites, you've got the easy lines, you've got the more difficult lines. I mean, just in general, it's just been a really, really fun day.
So we're up here at Wheeler Lake, and we hiked up to this waterfall. There's still tons of snow up here, and this waterfall is super beautiful. Look how beautiful this whole area is. Look at that. And there's the most beautiful thing right there.
Aw, you're such a suck-up.
It's right there. It's right there, the Jeep.
Oh my... I'm going to push you off this cliff right now.
Don't push you off. Look, seriously, look how beautiful this is. It's absolutely beautiful. Look, and we got all our good friends up here. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing.
And with that, it's time to head back down because it's like 5 o'clock. And I know I speak for the whole group when I move your arm. Golly. I know I speak for the whole group when I say that we're all very hungry.
I led the whole way up because Kevin was scared to get stuck because all he has is 40-inch tires and like Dana 60 and 80 axles and lockers and gears and a V8 swap and 500 horsepower and all that stuff. He was afraid he wouldn't be able to make it up here. So we drove up in front of him so we could pull him whenever he got stuck. But now he feels confident going downhill that the Jeep will be able to go downhill with gravity. So he's gonna lead now and we're gonna follow. So Kevin has to choose his line very carefully through here. We have so much ground clearance. Uh-oh, I said that. Center ground clearance, not side to side. That's ridiculous. We need side to side ground clearance. Bushes are super tight through here. What's amazing is no matter how tight the bushes are, they're always way worse on Mark's side. I mean, like, look at this. The bushes aren't bad on my side, but Mark's side, jeez.
I have no idea why that happened there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
There you go.
Oh no! You just tore a tire. Woo, look it out! Oh no! You just tore a tire as I was watching. Did you debeat it or tear it?
I don't know.
Wait, is all the air out of it? I don't get it.
That made a big psh sound. Either.
No, I think I don't think it was the tire. I think it was the air setup. Yeah, I think it was the bulkhead. Well, go ahead and drive down. Go ahead and drive down, and we can find it. No, the tire's fine.
That tire looks super flat.
Yeah, that doesn't look good, Britt. The tire doesn't look good.
Sheesh. Oh.
You're good. Keep going.
Sheesh. Oh.
There you go. That is gnarly.
Not ideal.
Turn passenger a little bit.
Do what?
As you come forward, turn passenger.
Do you want to put air in the thing?
Keep going, keep going. There you go. There you go. There you go. You're about to come back down on your passenger front.
This looks like it's getting sketchy.
No, you're good. Nice, slow, 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 slow. I know. You're good. Just go real slow right here. Keep turning.
We'll get it once you're down.
You'll get it once you're down. Quit worrying about it. Turn a little passenger right there. There you go. Right there. Perfect. Keep coming. There you go.
I think he's alright.
No, he's fine. Keep going, Kev.
He's not gonna.
There you go. You're good. Woo! Look at that. Whoops! You're about to be down. There you go. You're down. Turn back driver.
1 second.
There you go. A little more driver as you come forward. Keep coming. Right there. Perfect.
Everybody back up.
It's so flexy. Yeah.
Maybe it blew behind this, like where all the connections are at.
Possibly.
Oh yeah, it broke the bulkhead.
Oh, just on the
It
back
broke
side?
the full T.
Oh, there you go. Let's see.
Like blew it apart. It's too
Oh,
much
still,
pressure or
is it
something.
still in one piece?
Looks like it.
It's still in one piece. Just popped it.
Well, there might be a part that I need.
Okay. Well, either way, good job. That's awesome. Yeah, Aaron, there's a rock right here that's going to keep you from sliding too far this way. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Just like that. You find it?
I think so.
What if you right here just...
Oh yeah, that's it.
Britt, how come everybody else just walked right down this and you had me all crazy?
Because I put you on a hard line. What'd you break?
Nothing. Here it is. It's good to go.
You fixed it.
Fixed
So
it.
what happened?
So it just blew this silver and plastic part out, and I found it underneath the Jeep, like in the spot, and I shoved it back in, and it's working. I don't know if it's still gonna hold air because there's an O-ring that might be damaged. I don't know. But either way, that's all I need is this piece, if anything. So, booyah. Just straight. You're good, just go straight.
This thing's a ballerina, Kevin.
I know. It just dances. Passenger.
If you stop right there, that'll be a beautiful photo.
Yeah. This is what happens when you go out with YouTubers.
Good. That's good lighting.
And then as you come down, go drive. As it drops, you're gonna go back driver. And then if it starts to go, just roll through it. Just kind of roll, like if it starts to get tippy, just roll through it. Like literally let off the brake and drive through it. There you go, you're good. There you go. Looks super sketchy on yours.
I'd like to see that right here.
You're good. I can't tell what other people's vehicles are gonna do, so.
I love how he's using the spare tire as like a ramp. And with that, we're officially off the mountain. We're in a hotel. And Aaron's hanging out, and Sarah's taking a shower, and Kevin's lounging in his boxers waiting to take a shower.
I was supposed to take a shower first, but she jumped it.
All right, Aaron, Humvee versus the Jeep.
Humvee's obviously better. Can you say that without smiling? The Humvee is, it works surprisingly well.
It worked significantly better than I thought it was.
It's a lumberjack. I mean, it just kind of does everything that needs to be done, but it just kind of brutally, like...
Well, I was going to say, it's kind of
through
interesting because it's, there's not many vehicles that you can just cut the fenders and run 40s on with stock gearing and stock everything.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's fun because it's so different. It's not that it's better or worse. You normally have to like aim on the trail to get around rocks and everything, and it has so much clearance with 40s and then the portal axles and independent suspension. You can do all kinds of stuff, and the flex is not that important. Like, it still goes everywhere. It doesn't have lockers. It has limited slips. They work surprisingly well.
I mean, it did well, but on top of that, the H1 got way more attention on the trail and on the road than our Jeep did, which was actually really funny too.
I think it's just
it is super badass looking. It's also Aaron, yeah.
No.
All right, you guys. Well, let us know what you think in the comments below. Jeep or H1? Which one do you think did better? Which one do you think is more awesome? Which one would you get if you had the choice to get either one of those? We love you guys.
Made their choice. They bought Jeeps. Nobody bought H1s.
That is true. That is very true.
Everybody bought a Jeep.
We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all of your Lite Brite Nation merch at litebritstudios.com. All of your Lite Brite Nation decals at pixeldecals.com. We love you, and we will see you next time, which will also be on the trails. I'm gonna go to sleep now, though.
Bye.
Bye. Jelly Belly?
With my dogs.
Jelly
She's literally
what are you doing? Chilling.
Straight chilling. Go.
What are you doing?
Enjoying the ride.
What are you doing? Wee.
She's literally like just...
Whatever. No big deal.